Hello peps, I'm Shem here and welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm going to tell you facts about me. So let's start. So my government name is Shem Jeramil Akyatan Catalan, and I was born in January 2, 1998. Why is my name a boy's name? Funny story. Well, when I wasn't born yet, my mom didn't know my gender because my ultrasound never showed me who I was and what gender I am. So my uncles assumed that I was a guy. There are more uncles than my aunties. And my name comes from the Book of Chronicles. Both firstborns of Noah, and Jeramil is also the firstborn of Hezron. And I was also almost named David, which is very weird, but it's not as weird as having the name Shem. You can name a girl Shem or Jeramil. And I have a friend who also has a guy's name. Her name comes from the harp player Shimoneth. So me and my friend were both even when it comes to boy names. She's more girlier than me. Another fact about me is that my first language is English. And why English? Because before, me and my lola used to watch National Geographic and Discovery Channel together, which is very fun. Also, I watch fashion shows that made my sense of style today. So what contributed to what I am today was from the TV, when I watched TV with my lola when I was little. One frequently asked question if someone meets me for the first time is that, am I half European? The answer is no. But however, my ancestral history had a lot of Europeans. But I'm a full-fledged Filipina. My mom and dad are Filipinos. I was born and raised here. And I never questioned who I was because of it. There's also an incident where I had dengue and the doctors and nurses asked me where my parents were, even though my mom is literally beside me. Why? Because I don't really look like them, but if you look at my dad closely, we're the same. He's just my dad. I'm just me, but we're the same person but with different fonts, like very, very different fonts. And my mom, I don't really look like her. I have like her attributes, but I don't really look like her. So they think that she was my nanny. And yeah, that's the incident as to why people would assume what nationality I am because I look different from any other Filipino here. Also another incident where the school's parents asked my mom and dad where my parents were as well. And I don't know if they answered them as like, we're the parents and blah blah blah. I think they laughed it off and then they said that my parents were actually right in front of the other parent. It's kind of awkward the first few years of my life when it comes to like, what's your nationality? What's your blah blah blah? Until today, nobody gets if I was a pure Filipino because it doesn't show on my face. It shows on my actions most of the time. My earliest childhood memory would be feeding the chickens, because when I was a young girl, around 4 or 5 years old, someone gave me a can of corn grits, and I don't have any pictures for those, but I'm just going to tell you the full story. Someone gave me corn grits and decided that I should feed the chickens, or I decided to feed the chickens because there were chickens outside my grandfather's house, because my grandfather lives in a farmhouse. He had a lot of animals there. My grandfather is my mom's father. The grandmother that I mentioned before was my dad's mother. And now that's cleared, back to the chickens. I fed the chickens to the point that the chickens don't even know what boundary was. They were close to me that I felt scared because I was a little girl. Chickens were like this big. So I saw them as giants, and when they ran and never gave me personal space, like there was like one mother chicken and a lot of chicks. She's like fostering a lot of chicks there. And I ran for my life, and as a result, I left a trail of corn grits, and they followed me until I fell down the stairs, or I fell down on the ground, whichever version you want to prefer. So I fell down, I don't know where, and I was crying. I don't know who picked me up, but I was crying, and then the chickens gave me a little bit of phobia at the time, and it took me a while to warm up to them. So right now, I'm good with the chickens. We're fine. I even fostered chickens in high school. When I was in elementary at my school, I did a lot of singing. I won first place at a poem competition, which is The Elephant and the Four Blind Men. And I don't remember any of it. I don't remember any of the poem right now, so I cannot give you a sample. But I won first place in that poem contest. So what are my hobbies? First of all, my hobby is crochet. I crochet a lot of stuff. I started crocheting when I was 22. And this is one of those items that I've made. I'm wearing this just to show you that this is the items that I've made. It's like one of the items. I made bags, coasters, anything you can imagine, but I haven't tried making t-shirts, or something you could wear on your body to cover your body or to make you warm. I haven't even started on a blanket yet because that's a very big project. I also do makeup as a hobby because it's also a stress relief. Not only is crochet a stress relief, makeup is also a stress relief. I'm not doing this to show off. I'm doing this to relax, and I'm doing this for myself to boost my confidence. Sometimes I read, but these days I don't read because I have a lot of projects coming. And if I ever read, I would just choose a time where I'm on break, that I don't have anything else to do, so I read. My current read is Untamed by Elizabeth Lowell, and it was published in 1993, so it's a very old book. I chose that book because my book taste is composed of royalty, everything royal, and as you can see in the background, most of my books are not mine. those are my mom's. Me and my mom have different book tastes. She loves countryside, light stuff. She doesn't tackle heavy subjects. However, there is a bunch of books that she has that tackles heavy subjects, and they were written by the same author, Janet Oak. And I haven't found my favorite author yet, but maybe in due time I will. I started looking for other authors and publishers, but I'm currently not a fan of any of those. I just read just because my taste is much more different than my mom's. Like I said before, I sing. I sing to distress myself. I have a lot of videos in YouTube that showcase my singing talent. You should check it out right here. I would assume that it's right here. I'm just going to put this right here. The playlist of all the covers that I did. What I sing the most are Cebuano classics because I grew up listening to those. My mom influenced me, my auntie influenced me with all the foreign old music like Franks, or I don't have a favorite singer in those genres, but I do have favorites from this time. I am a lover from Leve's fandom. Leve is a jazz pop singer, and I love her so much. She's bringing jazz and bossa nova into this generation. I don't know how she does it, but she does it really well. She's gaining more followers as we speak today. And I also like BTS, and I'm a BTS army, as you can tell. I love their songs because it tackles every issues as well. And currently they're on their solo break, so their music tastes are coming out. I was actually pleasantly surprised when their music genres are so different, yet they're still together. They miss each other though. Along with my singing, I play the ukulele. I started learning ukulele last year, but I stopped because of my studies. I need to finish my studies first before doing what I like, which is like my hobbies or my Korean or German lessons. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you've learned something from me. I hope you learned something new from me, which is a shocker. New things from me. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye!
And also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.